Imagine a world where you are not free to be who you really are. Where you were part of an artificial whole, forced to follow the masses. Where you are treated like a machine in a huge corrupt system. Where from childhood you have been brainwashed to be a part of and contribute to this phenomenon. And can never escape. This brainwash takes place in a creepy, dark building called school. Many children even pretend to be sick, so they don't have to participate in this terrible system. They want to discover for themselves and choose what to do. After all, learning should come from the being itself, and is not imposed by someone else. Not every child is the same, and they all have different needs and interests. Instead, they are crammed into small boxes and forced to reproduce brainless knowledge against their will. And where the fuck is the art? At this exact moment, the lives of countless children are being destroyed. SMS ART to 3932 and donate once to fund this research. Please. Our children are the future. Our society starts with education and upbringing. In secondary education in particular, pressure on performance, compulsory learning and fear of failure will become a major problem among young people. That is why it is precisely at this place, in secondary education, that something has to change.
All these findings are based on experiences, observations, small-scale and superficial investigations and loose-fitting scientific articles. But what educational views and philosophical ideas exist around this so-called inhuman education? Should students be seen as subject, as Gert Bester claims? What is studying exactly, and what does John Dewey think of this? What is the problem in the current system, and more importantly, how can the focus go back to the child itself? Is art-based learning the solution for this inhuman problem? Or is the art for art's sake enough? Or is it already too late? A lost cause, an unstoppable force, and do we have to flee for ourselves? Back to nature, to our roots, where we are free to be ourselves again. Do we have to start our own civilization? Where artists are appreciated again and sustain society. Perhaps we should give in to the escapist ideas of romanticism again. When nature's overwhelmingness and divinity were still appreciated and respected. Also think of the Shinto from Japan, where the primeval forces from nature were given a prominent place and were worshipped. Rest, zen and oneness with yourself should come first, instead of a gigantic uncontrollable controlling mass that tears us away from our real-life force with brutal violence. Can humans save themselves from humanity before it's too late? And is art the answer? We need a hero who fights the demise of humanity and frees our children from ourselves. That is why we hired an artist and renowned expert in the field of arts education to carry out this research. She will investigate which pedagogical visions or philosophical ideas exist to make education more human and what role art can play in this. She also wonders to what extent she can escape from modern, unnatural humanity through art. This question gets extra depth because she will investigate what expressions of escapism look like within art history. John Dewey, Gert Bester, Art-Based Learning, Termund of Rise, the Kami Phenomenon and the exhibition incentives from the Dr. Ghislaine Museum are her starting points for this research. She will not only read through various books and published articles, but also test her findings in practice during her internship at the Stedelijk College in Eindhoven. The fate of all of us lies in the hands of our wonderful expert who goes through life as Jasmine Middelgens.